Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we cruised past Dubai Dynamos and almost definitely booked our place in the fourth round of the Ultimate League Cup. In this episode we're going to be taking on the All-Stars, a Romanian super team who are going to be offering one of our toughest challenges yet. They currently lie second in the league, so they will be the favourites for this. However, if we can manage to beat them somehow, then we'll go level on points with the All-Stars. However, any other result on the All-Stars will try and be furthering their own means to try and go top of the league, as someone tries to beat Kyoto's Killers for the first time. The Killers are currently unbeaten, as are the All-Stars. However, the All-Stars have only won 2 games so far, so it's not going to be impossible to get anything out of the game, but we may have a really difficult time trying to do anything about it, because they have a very talented manager indeed to go along with their super squad, which explains why they're up there in the first place. Admittedly, the All-Stars were a much stronger team only a couple of seasons ago, because they have sold quite a few strong players, including the likes of Timmy Emstrom, Olajimi Osununs, Samuel Hattersley, and just in the off-season Malahi who left the team. But however, their goalkeeper Stefan Geist, 29-16, really solid skill path for a goalkeeper, one of the best we've had to face so far. Alexander Cunha, their best defender, is also very good. As you can see, a lot of players, their best players are in between the 28 and 30 range. This is because they were built to all peak around the same time with the intent of getting to the top flights. However, they didn't manage to get promotion last season when they could have hit their peak this season and played in the top flight, so they're still here, which is probably why they sold a few of their players off. Knights, meanwhile, they have Devin Reilly is slightly injured at the moment, so we need to be quite careful here. Obviously, both Salsamoto, Annie and Mayo are just a yellow card away from suspension, which is always concerning. Pim van der Kruis is also on the same fate, so we're going to be a bit of a pickle there if Pim van der Kruis goes, because then we will lose a significant amount of defensive strength. Anyway, time to see the team used for the game against the All-Stars. Knights lie up in a 4-5-1 formation. Ant Connolly in goal, Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Aquila Santa Maria and Devin Reilly in defence. Pierre Hesnink, Azrat Zairi, Rita Taretta, Alvito Roma and Raymond Hargreaves in midfield. Celso Motor up front. It's the usual lineup basically, with Ryan Mulligan, Bapit Kanchanapoom, Y Junior, Leonard Tingstrom and Ian May on the bench. All-Stars have Stefan Geist in goal, a back four of Cassio Brum, Miroslav Sam, Alexandra Cunha and Benoni Aleni. Midfield of Bake Camston, Saki Rakatuji, Basil Helmsford, Alvin Winch and Wilbur Brooms. Up front, Gurmunda Ragnarsson. On the bench, Alf Brent, Ingvar Lervag, Eris Mera, Ernst Praga and Sigismund Brander. So not really any quality on the bench. A lot of youngsters they've got there. All their first team players are on the pitch. Knights are in the red and yellow strip playing from left to right. The All-Stars are in the full white strip with Cassio Brum as their captain. The referee for this match is Law and Order, Skill 7, Harshness 4. The other games will see Kyoto's Killers, the league leaders, against Shark United, Kyle Nightboats are against Steppenwolf Suckers, and finally Highlanders Athletic are against FK Svaj Cernica. So, as we're about to get this game underway, this is 2nd versus 5th in the league, but only 3 points separate them. Our key game really is Highlanders Athletic FK Svaj Cernica, because they are teams quite nearby us, but Kyoto's Killers Shark United is also quite important as we get the game underway. And Knights have the first shots of the game. A powerful header goal by Celso Motor! And it's a goal for Celso Motor! Celso Motor makes it 1-0 against Sardinia FC with Devin Reilly's cross finding the back of the net. And Knights lead by a goal against the All-Stars, the team that was 2nd place, and now we're going to be 2nd if this is the way it stands. Raymond Hargreaves tries to block the ball of the keeper and just over the crossbar. Wow, you see how many places we shot up from just that one goal? If we can keep this up, then this is going to be a really ridiculously close division, as we can already see that Highlanders Athletic have taken the lead against Svaj Cernica. Well, they really need a result if they want to stay up, that's for sure. And we come towards half-time. That is half-time. End of the first half. It is currently 1-0 to Knights Sardinia after 55% possession in the first half compared to their 45%. So, let's about get in the second half underway. Your half-time scores in the other matches are Kyoto's Killers 0, Shark United 0, Cairo Nightboats 1, Steppenwolf Suckers 0, and Highlanders Athletic 1, FK Svaj Cernica 0. Players have emerged back out of the tunnel. So without further ado, let's get on with the show and get the second half underway. We have an injury for Knights in just the 46th minute. Aquila Santamaria has picked up a knock. Well, that's a bit inconvenient, but our match after this is one that's pretty insignificant to us anyway. Bapit Kanchanapoom is off, Elias Mera is on his place. That card for Knights here. Raymond Hargreaves, yellow card for handball. Well, we're really starting to rack up the cards here a bit. Raymond Hargreaves steers the ball towards the goal and it hits the right post. But yeah, Hargreaves is really in danger of putting another player of ours on 2 yellow cards and in danger of suspension. Power head on goal by Salsa Motor! And it's straight at the goalkeeper. Wow. We had a good chance there to try and beat Stefan Geist, but unfortunately it was in vain. Another chance here to try and double our lead. Devin Reilly! And missed the goal by Herb's breath. Stefan Geist is a really good goalkeeper and it really needs something really special to be able to beat him, but unfortunately we don't seem to be able to pack that at the moment as Knights have an injury. Raymond Hargreaves has been slightly injured. Well, carrying 2 slight injuries here, we're really in danger of losing a player to a full-time injury here if we're not careful. Highlanders are easily disposing of Svaj Cernica here as Alvin Roach has a toe kick on goal and it's stopped by Ant Connolly. Excellent save in the 91st minute to preserve Knights' lead and prevent the All-Stars from taking a 1-1 draw in what would be their only shot of the game. That is the end of the game, the end of the match, and Knights have been a very good victory here. As I say, remember, this is a team with 2nd place in the league, so this is a huge victory when you think about it. We really managed to get a good result here after 3 league draws in a row. We finally have our 2nd win of the season, and what a win it is. Could this be the start of something big for the team? Well, I don't know. We'll see about that in a moment. Pim van der Kruis was the man of the match for Knights Sardinia. And while Stefan Geist was the man of the match for the All-Stars, it's no wonder. We created a lot of chances, 5 in total, but we only managed to convert 1 of them. Thankfully though, we did convert 1 of them. Well done Motor, on target for us, managing to net himself a priceless goal against a very good goalkeeper. What a huge win for the team that was. And the main reason for this, well, he didn't exactly out-tactic the All-Stars by any means whatsoever, but crucially, the fact that we played a 5-4-1 against Shark United last week possibly led All-Stars to believe that we will play a 5-4-1 on this game too, and that gave us a huge advantage in preparation for formations. So we had quite a big advantage there. Add that we were way more aggressive than them, so our performances were boosted somewhat, which was also probably shown by the fact that we got 2 slight injuries and a yellow card, but hey, these are the games you need to really go for. But yeah, at the end of the day, that was a very good victory, and we got it by slimmest of margins, and now our outlook of the season could change quite suddenly. But I tell you, the league is really close, as we'll see later on in the standings. Anyone could go up or down at this rate, given how closely matched everyone is so far. Maybe aside from Kyoshi's Killers, who seem to be running away with it. Clearly they are the strongest side in this division and the best performing one too. Team of the week is Dave Rees of Kyoshi's Killers in goal. Back four, Strahinja Glusac, FK Svaj Cernica, Hubert Kosyan, Shark United, Haluk Buzzkurt, Kyoshi's Killers, and Pim van der Kruis, Knights Sardinia FC. Midfield of Kurt Flynn, Kyoshi's Killers, Rodrigo Cordero, Kyoshi's Killers, Torgny Bjorkborg, Kyoshi's Killers, and Alan Holyfield, Shark United. Front two of Armin Just, Kyoshi's Killers, and Celso Moto, Knights Sardinia. Kyoshi's Killers dominating the team of the week this week, and no surprisingly, Freddie Sofia, their manager, has got manager of the round. That comes after they get a 1-0 win over Shark United with 5-star tactics, and that's a very good win to be fair. Kyoshi's Killers are now pulling away from everyone else on 13 points, but look at that in between. Just 1 point separates second from 6th place. That is absolutely crazy. We're up to 3rd place with just about the identical record from the All-Stars, apart from the fact that they've scored more goals than us, so that's what's keeping them ahead so far. But that's only 1 point ahead of Shark United, who are in 4th place. Highlanders Atletico out of the relegation zone on 7 points. Carry Nightbats are just 2 points behind that on 5 points. It's very close so far, and 7 Wolf Suckers propping up the division after losing every single game just shows that there's a very large amount of quality here, and there's no real room for consistency here. A lot of teams are finding it difficult. However, our position is good because we really want to survive in this division ahead of a big promotion push next season. Unless we can get it done this season, who knows. Anyway, we have got a second win in Division 1, so that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we're taking on the second leg of the Cup against Dubai Dynamos. And in the episode after that, we're taking on bottom side Steppenwolf Suckers. So, see you guys next time.